Hey Catherine, Sam Hersom here at Prime Mercedes in Scarborough, Maine. In front of me is the vehicle we've both been waiting for, the 2021 GLE in polar white with macchiato beige interior with the third row. I'm glad you enjoyed that short little clip I sent you of the back seats. I know you were super anxious to get a view of those, and so I shot that over right quick, and now I'm going to get this over to you shortly after, so you and your husband can talk about it, go over it, and hopefully we can make a deal. I want to go over the car a little bit. As I said, up front, brand new styling for 2020. Mercedes-Benz updated these from the ground up. Behind that silver star is one of Mercedes' most famous safety features, and that's the collision avoidance system. And if you're not paying attention, if the car in front of you stops quickly, the GLE is going to recognize that. That radar in the silver star is going to recognize that and begin to apply the brakes for you to help keep everyone in this car safe. Along the sides, you are also going to see some dots on the bumper right here. Those are part of the parking sensors, so when you get close to things in the front, sides, or back, the car is going to alert you to basically say, hey, steer clear, you're going to run into something. Part of that parking assistance is a surround view camera. So 360-degree view, bird's eye view. We have a camera up front, in the back, underneath both mirrors, and that's going to give you a real surround view of the vehicle when you're maneuvering in tight areas. While we're taking a look at that mirror, you can see the blind spot triangle right there. So as a car pulls up next to you while you're driving, that's going to illuminate to alarm you that there is a vehicle there. Running boards, illuminated running boards on this one. That's going to be a great feature to help you step up into the vehicle. 20-inch gray accented wheels on there. Really classic Mercedes-Benz look. We come around to the back. One of the options on this one as well is a trailer hitch. So you are going to be able to pull up to around 7,500 pounds worth of cargo, no problem with this. So in addition to being a family vehicle, it can also be a utility vehicle. Simply hook a trailer up to that. Let's take a look in the back. GLE 350 with the 4MATIC badging. 4MATIC is, of course, Mercedes-Benz version of all-wheel drive. The GLEs are great in the snow, never going to have an issue. One touch on the back, that pops open the rear hatch, and then you can see those third row seats. Probably get a much better view of it now than in the video I sent you, but I did just want to get that right off to you. And of course, these seats can fold down. There's right on the side here, you just push this forward and the seat folds down just like that, folds down flat, and then those seats in front of it, let me see if I can actually do that. If you want to keep looking from the back, I can pull a latch here, fold this one all the way flat down. Of course, both sides do go down flat, but you can see whether you have occupants back there or have the seats folded down, you're still going to be able to get plenty of cargo in there. LED taillights, LED headlights as well, upgraded for 2020 as Mercedes has done. Now, I want to take you inside and show you some things in there. All right, Catherine, now let's take a look at the interior. I wanted to start outside the vehicle so I could show you these seats, these macchiato beige seats. Very, very comfortable seats. As I've said throughout the video, Mercedes-Benz has done a great job with redesigning this vehicle, and you can see the deep side bolsters on both sides that are going to keep you locked into the seat, as well as there is a bit of a bolster on the bottom part as well. So those sides where your hips are going to be kept locked into wherever you're going. The inline 4-cylinder turbocharged engine is going to give you plenty of power. So I'm going to hop in, easier to point some things out here. Let's start over on my door. We do have the electric windows here. Up top we do have the electric seat movement here for the headrest, the back, and then the bottom. Memory function as well. And then up here we do have the heated seats for the driver. Passenger is on the passenger door. Upgraded sound system, and then we come to this beautiful trim here, this natural grain trim. You see it has almost a matte look to it, so it's not going to be very glossy, which which is a really nice feature of this particular one. And then it does continue all the way down on the center console. While we're looking at the dash here, you can come right up to the main infotainment center screen. Right now we're looking at some radio controls on Sirius. If I want to change channel, I just drag my finger across and that will go to whatever station I select. Can go home. If we want to go to navigation, we can certainly do that as well. This system is very, very user-friendly, very easy to use. Touchscreen, there are multiple ways to control it, which I'll go over shortly. Over to the gauges. These gauges here are fully customizable. I can change it to from the tachometer to different fuel economy screens, how much gas or much brake I'm applying, as well as navigation information. Very, very versatile. Onto the steering wheel, which is heated, I will say. This is nice material on here, almost feels like the inside of a leather glove, so to speak, so that's going to be a very good feeling on there. Rain sensing, windshield wipers, cruise control, of course. There is a small touchpad on the steering wheel that I can control the infotainment center with, so again, you do not have to take your hands off the wheel. Let's transition sort of into the main console. We do have the dual climate control here. And one thing I do want to mention, it's difficult to see with the sun now, but there is some ambient lighting. It goes all the way across the dash. It goes around the center console, all throughout the back of the vehicle. That's really going to set the tone in the car for your journey. I wish we could see it here, but it is just a little too bright. So let's continue. Wireless charging for your smartphone, if it is capable. You certainly do have that option here. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. This, of course, comes standard with that. Here we do have the dual cup holders down here. Coming further on back, we do have the main control pad. This is a third way to control that infotainment center screen, so it is very versatile no matter how you want to use it. Volume and radio controls down here, as well as some quick access buttons. The surround view parking system is also accessed from down here. The self-parking features by simply pressing the P button. Now we come on back. Finishing up the tour with plenty of storage in the armrest, as well as some charging ports in there as well. One last thing I want to mention is the sunroof. This really lets in a lot of natural light up top, so that combined with the macchiato beige interior is going to really give you a great open feeling in the car. Okay, to sum it up, 2021 Mercedes-Benz GLE 350 here at Prime Mercedes in Scarborough, Maine. My name is Sam Hersom, and if you'd like to get in touch with me, you can see this vehicle, 207-831-7391. All right, we'll talk soon, Catherine. Thanks.